Dun, 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 dun.
I think the teaser trailer to Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach was very strong, certainly hinted at a lot of possibilities of where Five Nights at Freddy's could go as a franchise. I do think this gameplay trailer will shed a little more light on it, because gameplay trailers tend to do that, right? They're showing you the gameplay up close. You're getting a 20 minute, that'd be pretty long, and a good look, I'm sure, but a 2-minute look at the game, which was longer than the first teaser trailer. Very familiar elements, again, to Five Nights at Freddy's, which all are very, similarly formatted, right? I've only played one for free, and I've been a fan of the game for years. Like, I haven't played it for the last couple of years, but I really enjoyed it when I first couple played. It's just, again, time passes, and I got so much going on in my life, but when I was playing one for free, I really did enjoy the experience. I'm very much a horror jump scare type person myself. I really looked forward to that. Now, I will say with this trailer, I've been saying this the past couple videos I've looked at today for Five Nights at Freddy's specifically, I did fast track these videos in terms of me catching up. I mean, they're way past due. I get that. But like I've been saying, there's a whole bunch of trailers. I have a long list I've been trying to get caught up with for a long time. And this game, or this franchise, happened to be on there for a while. I guess I lost track, because I knew it was on there. I just forgot about it for a little while. Because again, there's how many trailers that come out day to day. But thanks to the internet and the way Twitter works, because Scott Cawthorn, I think it's his name, the creator of the game, I'll just specify it that way, because again, I might have the name wrong. Because he was essentially, I mean, he I think made the ultimate decision to depart, but I would say he was ousted by Twitter, essentially, because of who he voted for. It was so stupid. It's like, again, another victim to the mass era of cancellations that are now very familiar of 2021. Just like with Gina Carano and several other people, including, like I said, with Suicide Squad, as stupid as this was, apparently. And again, for similar, not exactly, but similar subject in question, Sylvester Stallone. The internet was mad at him, apparently, and they were like, oh, we can't watch Suicide Squad, or he should be recast, because apparently he golfed at Mar-a-Lago. Stupid. My word, guys. Get priorities, please. But this is how this works, okay? I've explained this. I've taken a stance of, like, Gina Carano, and like, hey, you know what? You want to get rid of her? I'm going to promote her more. And same with Scott Cawthorn. You want to get rid of him? Don't cross ways with the fun rebel, because I will make a day out of it. And I said, you know what? You want to get rid of him? I'm going to fast track coverage of Five Nights at Freddy's. I might even feature some gameplay in my gameplay channel for it. I might hop back on the train, because you know what? I'm like, don't want to cross me. Especially Twitter. Oh boy. There's a reason I dissociated my channel relationship with Twitter, because Twitter is a cesspool of negativity. And I don't have time for those people. I suspect probably half of them aren't even people. They're probably bot accounts anyway. And the funny thing is, then they're like, no, you're just a bot or whatever. It goes back and forth. But it's like, how many of these people just say the same thing over and over and over and just repost, and then before you know it, it's trending, and the internet hates you. That's the way Twitter works. And I've had enough of it. So let's take a look, though. Because again, I'm like, you know what? You want to go wrongfully cancel a person, in my opinion? And probably the opinions of many other people? You don't want to meet me. Anyway, let's take a look at Five Nights, because I'm going to make it fun. I will keep it fun, but I'll absolutely be a rebel to your cause. Let's take a look at Security Breach's gameplay trailer and see maybe more so some of the guesses I had originally in the first teaser trailer, how it's going to play out with this new game. I will say that I kind of got the feeling based on that first trailer, it did seem, again, very familiar structure and format to Five Nights at Freddy's. But I did get a suspicion because of the way the hubs are shaped. Or not hubs, but like the areas you're walking through. There was a shot of a mall, for example, and it was very open. Like, are we going to do like an open roam sort of experience? Like the first free games, you being a security guard in that role, you're sitting in one location. 4, I forget the name of it. I think it was just named Five. I don't think it was Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I think it went by a different name. But I guess you can switch from room to room to room. You're kind of, again, looking at, it's hard to explain, but you're sitting from like the same perspective for each room, but you could kind of float around to different spaces within the house. I don't know how this one's going to work. I think an open roam experience would be kind of creative, but let's take a look at gameplay trailer and get a little more illumination onto this new Five Nights at Freddy's game and how this one is set apart from previous releases. We're going to watch this first, and we're going to talk about it more in my condensed series while I was watching the video together. Okay, here we go.
When I first found you, you were nothing.
I think it's a new animatronic. I remember a rabbit before.
Pathetic.
I might be wrong. Maybe it's just a reinvented look.
You are more. Are you ready?
Okay. Oh. So, do we get to play as, like... Do we get to see the Avatar security guards in question? When fear takes hold, it's very ominous. This is a haunted fairy tale, doesn't it?
Gregory, we can get you out of here. You and me together.
Maybe Gregory's like a kid in the park. And so he'll be the security guard, go from room to room.
They
to
won't
room.
stop hunting you. None of them will stop hunting you.
It does seem like a bit of an open roam experience. Yeah, it really does. That looks fun. I'm excited.
We have to get you out by morning.
If that's the way we're going.
You will do as I say. You will bring me what I want. And if you fail me, then you will, both of you, burn!
This does, I think, reinvent Five Nights at Freddy's pretty well. I'm excited.
There's
You know,
more going on here than you realize.
I'll do this thing. Oh, that's creepy. That could really level up the game. You know, again, open roam experiences are so familiar, I'm sure, for everybody who's a gamer. You know, like you have all those games, you can kind of walk through the different, the hubs that they design, or the different worlds and environments you have presented to you within the scope of the game, and you can do whatever you know that it seemed to like. I mean, this probably might have a more linear focus, but it has that open roaming type approach to the different environments it has, which I think could be, again, a good, a new step for Five Nights at Freddy's. I like the straightforward approach of you're sitting there and you have to push the different buttons, right? It just as it used to be. Or maybe you have to look over, like tilt your cursor over and look at the door and click the button, click the door. But again, it was a small space that you were occupying, and you're just kind of in control of one specific environment rather than apparently multiple with you dodging animatronics. I think this could be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. You know, I think Scott Cawthorn, again, I hope I'm not getting this wrong. I think I'm not, but I might be. But the creator of the game, he really created a very interesting franchise. I mean, one that's still obviously very popular to this day. They're still making games. Apparently there's a movie coming out. I mean, I did forget to mention this, but I did find out, thanks to the whole Twitter thing, I found out apparently he was a Christian too. So I didn't know that, but one Christian to another, you know, that my respect shot even more for the roof. I'm like, hey, you know what? I really gotta get back aboard of Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know, I mean, personally, there might be many Christians that work in the gaming space, but that was really the first one I saw was so bold. But hey, you know what? I'm jumping on. Like I said, I mean, again, I'm the fun rebel, but you don't want to meet me because I'm going to do the counter opposite of what Twitter wants, which is looking at the game and actually enjoying it and, you know, having a fun time. Unlike Twitter, but just it's all negative. Hate the platform, but I'm excited for Stranger Things security breach for this new Five Nights at Freddy's game. Again, I think it's a very interesting approach. I like the different environments and how they're designed. And again, there seems like to be, I don't know if there are more than 4 animatronics. So they only feature 4 like in this one shot. So there might be more. I mean, I think there probably will be. Well, let me see. Because I think you see the chick originally. Yeah, the chick's there. Freddy Fazbear. I'm not sure who. I think the alligator might be new. Again, it's been a couple years since I played Five Nights at Freddy's, so I'm hopping on board right now. Not maybe seeing some of the new characters that come in the mix, you know, where we are now. But 2 characters, I think that might. What was his name? Scratch or something? I don't know. But I like the approach of a security guard, maybe having to lead a kid through a mall or an amusement fun park, trying to help survive. I think it's a clever idea. Again, I really think the open world approach is to the game's benefit. What are your guys' thoughts with Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach? And for those of you, considering how late I am in covering this, for those of you who have played the game, did you enjoy it? Was this basically, like I said, am I on the right page of where I'm seeing the trailers going? Or is it something even better than that? Let me know down below. Don't forget all the good stuff, like, subscribe, the sharing, the bell. Until we get to watch more of Five Nights at Freddy's eventually, I'll see you guys where we're playing that speed. But for now, thanks for watching this video. I love you guys. Don't forget to love, fellow man. God bless and peace.